Stanton Harcourt School Radio.
Hello and welcome to the very last edition of Stanton Harcourt School Radio for 2017, episode number 5. My name's Mark Kingston, I'm one of the parent governors here, and this week, partly because I'm tired, and partly because it's the end of term and there's just so much going on, we've decided to hang out just in Crouch Corner with Rachel Crouch, who's now going to give us the headlines. Welcome, Rachel.
Welcome, everybody. What a great line.
I've been working on that for about a week, but don't tell anybody. So we wanted to do two things today, Rachel. Can we get the housekeeping out of the way, which is if there was a couple of things that you really wanted to underscore for parents in the week ahead, and it is one of the busiest weeks of term, what would you like to flag up for them?
Okay, well, let's begin, obviously, with today, and everybody knows it's the Christmas...
The headlines.
Oh, yeah. Headlines. Today being Friday, it's the school Christmas fair at 5:30 in the school hall. Please come and support that. And I do believe the Grinch is arriving. So look out, watch this space. And on Saturday, don't forget to come to church for the carols by candlelight at 4:30. It would be lovely to see lots of families there joining in with the singing. Let's get into next week very quickly. On Monday, we've got the Den and Class 1's Christmas play at 6 o'clock in the Village Hall. Please come along and support that. And on Tuesday, we've got the Den and Key Stage 1 play in the Village Hall at 2 o'clock. Please come to that.
So you've got a choice, right? If the evening's better for you, that's great. If you prefer a matinee, then come on Tuesday.
Yes, and if you're really, really excited, you can come to both. That is allowed. We don't have tickets. Moving on to Wednesday, this is a first for the school for a long time. We've got Christmas parties. I think Santa Claus is arriving with presents for the children, so that'll be a wonderful activity. And of course, the children can bring clothes to change into for the afternoon. That's the first. Thursday, back to the church, 9:15. The whole of Key Stage 2 are taking part in a Christingle service. Looking forward to that.
And are parents allowed to come to that?
Parents are all invited to that. Be lovely to see you there.
So that's Thursday the 14th of December. At what time again?
9:15.
9:15.
And then we're moving on to Friday, last day of the week, and we've got a Christmas jumper day. That's people can bring in £1 for Save the Children Fund, and also obviously wear a Christmas jumper. I think all the teachers are going to be doing that. And then finally we've got our park visit for the Gotcha Award, but we don't know who's won it yet, so wait and see. Find out on Monday.
Gosh, so what you now need to do is rewind. That sounds rewind the tape. Rewind the tape and listen to that all again with pen and pencil and piece of paper in hand to sketch down those details. There should also have been a letter in book bags with all of these key dates on. Isn't that right, Mrs.
That's right. We put one out yesterday, so you'll have that on paper.
Okay, so the second thing I wanted to do, because we're at the end of a year, it's winter, it's cold, it's dark, and it's easy to forget that we've had a whole year of awesome experiences and some real highlights. And so what I thought I'd do is just ask you for a couple of things that stood out to you, things that you were really proud of from this last term or this school year, which I know actually really you've only been around for when did you start? Well, seems like forever, September, in a nice way.
Stop it. September properly, so I call this my first term, really.
Right, so looking back on your first term, what has really stood out to you, Mrs. Crouch?
I think I could possibly say that the parental engagement in this school is amazing. Parents, as soon as you ask for something, it happens. They've really taken on board the behaviour policy, because what's happened in this school is that we have improved dramatically the behaviour of the children in school. Now, I'm not promising anything at home, but I've noticed going around school, the children are calmer, they seem more involved in the learning, and that's got to be a lot to do with parental engagement. I
did notice, by the way, that the couple of assemblies I've been able to come to, the way that even just the children come into assembly is amazing. And I remember seeing a couple of parents looking at each other going, they never operate like that at home. No, but it's working at school.
It's certainly working at school, so we're hoping that will carry on at home. And with that also goes attendance. Our attendance has improved dramatically. So we're really proud of that. And we think it's the three things together: parental engagement, pupils learning, be more involved in the learning, and that's made children want to come to school, so the attendance is better. What a great start to the school year.
And what else stands out to you? I know that one of the things you've talked to me about a couple of times recently is the whole focus on reading, and I know parents are seeing that difference in their kids too. Just tell me a bit more about that.
Right, well, we've been very lucky this term because we put in for a grant with the, I think we've mentioned it, the West Oxfordshire District Council, and we were given £3,500 and we've bought lots and lots of books for the library, and we've now got a librarian, so after Christmas, children will visit the library, which is now a library and not just a room, and they will be able to take books home from the library, and we've got a new system in place for scanning children's books so that they actually do then remember to bring them back. So that's great. So Outstanding Reading School is a definite improvement to school life.
Now, one of the other things I remember mentioning last time, it's close to my heart. I'm really, really proud that we have this relationship with this little school in Uganda. That's something we have a chance to do a little bit more with this week. Is that right?
That's right. We had an assembly on Monday with Sue and Colin Townsend from Whitney, who are from a charity called AICM. And they go out to Uganda and they built a school, but the school has nothing in it. So in terms of books, chairs, tables. So what we're doing now is we're going to suggest that every performance next week that we have a collection from to collect money to give directly to this charity so that they can buy resources for the school, our sister school in Uganda. Because the children now have seen photos, they've seen recordings of the children over in Uganda, and we believe it's a great way to celebrate Christmas across the world.
And there was one other exciting development this week too. Just tell us about that.
That's right. We've had a parent-governor voting system this week, and we're very proud to announce that Jenny Chivers, one of our parents, has been voted in as parent-governor. Fantastic news, and congratulations to Jenny Chivers from all of us.
Well done, Jenny, and take a deep breath. Here it comes. And just finally, Rachel, as we bring this one into land, look ahead to next year. We've kind of think through the depths of winter. Spring is coming. The spring term is not that far away. What gets you excited about that?
Right, okay, the good weather gets me very excited, and hopefully January and February won't be too dark. But we do have some great exciting things, again, to do with reading. We've got the All Parents Delight, World Book Day coming up, Book Week, outdoor play with gardening, some gardening events for parents, and building up ready for the spring, and carrying on with the good work with attendance. So that's our great plans for spring.
So there you go, folks. We'll cover all of this in more detail. And next term, we will go into a few more of the classrooms. We're going to hear a few more of the sounds and the excitement and the adventures and the learning and the exploration of the children too. But thank you so much for all your support of this podcast. It's been more successful than we'd really hoped. We really hope that you still continue to enjoy it. As ever, if you've got any questions or comments or ideas, leave those if you're on Facebook, on the Facebook comments beneath each post. If you'd like to make sure that each episode does get to you directly, then the easiest way to do that is to press like on the school radio page. Equally, you can go to the school website as well, and every new episode is posted there. But for now, it just remains for me and Rachel to say a very, very happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas to everybody, friends and families.